This walk, Andrea and David. Is there somebody was mentioning to me that there is it hard being a woman in rock music? Is that an issue for you? You know, is it for you, David? Talk to me.
Well, it's probably not. It's not really an issue with anything. Except when I put an ad in the paper to meet other musicians, I didn't get any women calling me. I got like 200 men, trumpet players, drummers. But I really wanted to jam with some women, but they just weren't. There wasn't a whole lot out there. Right. But I was still very happy to meet Dave, of course. But it was interesting that it was an interesting observation, nonetheless. So
just not that many.
Right.
Yeah.
But I was really fortunate to meet Dave because we were into the same kind of music and had the same musical vision, and plus he lived down the street, so that was good.
You both write
their
songs, and all of what you do is original, right? Pretty much. And have you been playing a lot of gigs in the area?
We've played two. They were a long time ago. Our last gig was at Quigley's.
Why the gap?
We went back into the basement, into the studio, into our home studio to begin recording again.
Is it like Fluorescent Echo? Do you like to get things really good before you come out with them?
Yeah. We've been doing adjustments for our live show up until just the middle of this week. So we've been cutting it pretty close, getting prepared for the show tomorrow.
Do you see your music as mostly art, or is it just to dance to, or is there a heavy message there that you want to get across? Yeah,
it's definitely not just dance music.
Yeah.
We just like the sonic effect of music too, and so I don't know, it's just music.
Yeah.
It's not.
You haven't done a video, right?
No, but we'd like to.
Talk to Robin Schick.
Yeah. I'd like to have him do one.
How many songs do you have? And you have quite a repertoire right now.
We have about.
Gee, I haven't counted them.
Yeah,
scads
of
them.
About 10, almost 10 recorded, and then maybe a little over 5 that are ready to be recorded.
And have you talked to record companies? Are you working towards that kind of thing?
Sure, that would be nice in the future. Yes.
We've tested the waters. We've done a little bit, but we haven't been. I don't think we've been aggressive enough yet.
Do you have to be? Is it really hard to get into?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, you have to really be out there and doing things and the promotion side of it. And we're kind of closet cases because we just really enjoy being in the studio and playing music, and for music's sake and the enjoyment we get out of it. So it's kind of hard to think about the other side, but I know we have to. So.
What about the competition? Is there a lot of competition from other bands in this area in Colorado?
I don't know.
Well, maybe other bands feel that way, but we don't feel feel competition. We feel
camaraderie.
Yes.
We feel. We try to. Hopefully, we'll form a bond with Fluorescent Echo, Room 291, Bethnal Green, and maybe we can create a local synth scene.
Yeah, that's what we like to do.
But there's no. I don't feel any competition. We don't feel that.
Not like that. Yeah, we try to get everybody else to come out and start playing around town to show that Denver has modern music. You know, it's not just rock and roll. There's a lot of modern music happening here, but people need to connect and do shows together.
Are there a lot of listeners out there, potential listeners, or do you find you're having to change some people's tastes, you know, here as perhaps compared to other parts of the country? Denver, Boulder. Well, I mean, your music is pretty much cutting edge, isn't it?
Well, I think people have a hard time getting used to synth music and the technology that's behind it, but it'll come around.
But you hear it in clubs all the time.
Sure, they'll dance to it, but it's different to see it live.
Yeah.
That's what's strange about Colorado is that a lot of the clubs play maybe almost exclusively synth music, but the live bands that play these clubs are guitar oriented.
Right.
It doesn't make sense.
I mean, when you perform synth music, though, is it? I mean, do you think is as exciting a show to watch, to attend? You know, for somebody coming to the program.
It can be.
Yeah.
But we still think that the music has to carry its own before all the fun things. You know.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Let's see. What haven't we touched upon here? I mean, what would you like to tell people out there right now? Maybe people who have heard your music or haven't.
Come out to the show tomorrow night. We're going to be with Room 291 and Quigley's, and I think it'll be an interesting show. They're good friends, and it should be fun.
Now we're going to have Venus Walk play Supply and Demand for you in just a minute. Before that, we have a video of Naram Sin. Do you know Naram Sin?
Yes.
Yeah.
Friends.
Do you like their music? They're your friends, yeah.
Sure. Besides that, we like their music.
Good.
That's how we met them, was we heard their music first and then got connected with them.
Your song, when we come back, we're going to hear Supply and Demand. What is Supply and Demand? You told me it was about test tube babies, right?
Blatantly, yes, kind of.
Yeah.
But, it's just our observation on it. Supply and demand means, like, why is there a demand when there is a supply? I mean, there's kids in orphanages, and, so we just, it was curious as to people go through so much trouble to have babies, in the test tube. They just want to
Or to a lot of trouble to not have them in some cases,
well,
but
yeah.
I don't know, I thought I'd say that, but I didn't mean to cut you
Okay,
off.
no, that's
with
fine.
that, yeah. Okay, why don't we go to the Naram Sin video right now, and then we'll come back and hear you guys live.
Okay.
Okay, be right back.